Greetings everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Rocket Knight Adventures. The evil emperor has made his escape into space, and the power of the princess's magic apparently makes us able to fly in space. Yes, that's right. Without the aid of air tanks, pressurized suits, or anything of the sort, Sparkster is truly a hero. So, we're back to the shoot-'em-up kind of gameplay that we saw in the second part of the first stage, and this has a very Gradius feel to it because, well, it's in space. The first section is pretty simple, warding off a few asteroids, some of which are actually shooting missiles at us, but others are just kind of flying around, making life miserable in general. Now, in this level, things don't really harm you as much as in other levels, so you can actually take quite a few more hits than you could before. That, and they give you these walls of apples to help you restore health, but of course you can only restore 1 heart, and we're already to a kind of sub-boss. This guy is actually pretty simple. When he puts this shield up, you can't hurt him, but you can hurt him any other time. Abusing the invincibility glitch is very easy to do in this fight, as it is in a lot of this level, except for when we get to the boss, but I'll get to that later. For now, explosion! A little bit of health refill, and we are off to the second part of this level, where we see the pigs come back. This time they have spacesuits and weapons, and oh my god, it's Axle Gear again. Man, we just can't get rid of this guy, and he's got a big-ass gun. He's actually very simple to take out this time. This really is, I mean, I guess I wouldn't count this as a fight with him, more so is he's just kind of trying to make your life miserable here. Now, I'm being a bit stupid and forsaking my life just to attack him and get him off the screen, because if you don't get rid of him, he does a lot of those big gun blasts and things like that. And it's just not good for your health. And hey, where's my wall of apples? Alright, we're already to the boss fight, and I can't take any hits or I shall die. And the boss is an airship in space with propellers. What? Like I said, I'm not arguing physics in a game about possums fighting pigs. So there are a few parts of this ship that you can take out. The first thing you're really going to want to take out are these gun turrets, because they're just nasty, shooting these bullets at you, and it's just no good. Can't really do anything about the ones on the front right now, but we'll get to that later. So the ship does this thing where it warps around the screen, and sometimes it even flips around. So this is where we can take out those gun turrets on the front of the ship. I have to say, some people were saying that this fight is long, boring, and drawn out, but I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. It has the feel of kind of a penultimate fight, even though it's not exactly the penultimate fight. And it is, you know, the boss fight of the level before the last level, so. And of course, this boss has several different forms. Every time you attack it and destroy one part of it, it does a different attack. And it should be pretty apparent by how I'm attacking it, what exactly you do to do it damage. Now the last part here is the bitch. This little head is actually going to turn into a whole little body thing, and it's going to flail about. And it's not really fun to fight. Okay, yeah. Pardon that pause. If it really must be known, I was stopping to take a breather and get a snack before I had to deal with this shit, because I knew I needed some concentration here, so yeah. Anyway, first thing he does is he shoots a spray of bullets at you that you saw. You have to dodge them. They're pretty fast. It's not so good. Then he shoots out some kind of white laser, which seeks you on the screen. Dodge that as well. Then he does the thing where you can actually damage him, where he bounces this red ball between his hands. And that's the only time you can hurt him. And I'm pretty sure he takes about 4 hits. After that, you know, he dances around the screen, and yeah, this is where he can actually do the most damage to you. This is the part where most people think that it gets drawn out, because this guy takes so long to actually kill because you can't just hack at him like you could most bosses, and while I can appreciate the sentiment where they say that it's drawn out and it's annoying, but I kind of appreciate the fact that they actually made a boss where you don't just hack and slash at him to kill him off. You actually have to dodge and use a strategy. And that's I can appreciate. So one more hit should do it. Either that or I'm grossly mistaken. So we're actually almost to the end of this game. The next stage is actually the final stage of the game. We're going to enter the airship, actually, and take on our rivals. But first, more explosions! Yes! So that's going to be it for this level. It wasn't too exciting, I know, but it's kind of a filler level, the chase scene kind of level. So, next time, we're going to finish this shit up. I'll see you then.